challenge of secularisation then. This sheet is fairly straightforward. The topic itself is quite easy to really get to grips with as well, and it does link in with a lot of different questions. So, top first box is nice and roomy. You have plenty of space with this one as well. Is Britain secular then? That is the question. So this one slide goes in the first top box. Secularisation is a theory that links the decline in religion to modernisation. And so you need to know what the word secularisation means, or secular, in case you get asked it in a question in an exam. It is the sort of word they might drop in. So it means the decline in religion to modernisation, modernisation, growing modern society. Jose Casanova, in Rethinking Secularization, identifies 3 ways in which people talk about secularization. So there he is. The first way, so again all this goes in the first top box. The decline of belief and practice in modern society. Some suggest this is a normal, universal, human developmental process. Maybe yes. According to the 2014 British Social Attitudes Survey, more people do claim to be non-religious than Christian. So he might be correct in the first point that we are having a decline in our belief and practices in the modern society. This might be normal due to just universal human development. But then we've always been evolving. We've always been changing as a society, and religion has never really disappeared. So why now? Second of all, don't worry about about the numbers. It's more just about getting the points in your exam. The privatisation of religion, where religion should be private and should not be seen in public. Maybe no, because major national events such as Remembrance Day still involve religious organisations. Has religion become private? I don't know whether people do talk about their religiousness as much as they used to do. Some religions are obviously very, very visible still with what people wear. But certainly for Christianity, maybe seeing someone wear a cross or something like that. But then again, when someone wears a cross, you don't know whether it's just a fashion statement or a religious, they are a Christian. So is it becoming more private? But then certain events like Remembrance Day are still heavily religious. Finally, the secular separation of spheres of state, economy, science, which are free from religious institutions. Well, hang on a minute, the Queen is still head of Church of England. And the bishops of Church of England still sit in the House of Lords. So have things such as decisions about state, decisions about economy, science, are they really free from religious institutions? And so the 3 quotes there are from Jose Casanova. The bits in bold are responses to why his points might or might not work. So the bits in bold are stepping towards evaluation, but again you would have to say, using critical words, is he therefore convincing or not? But whenever someone says something like that, don't just accept what they say. Think about it. Does it actually make sense? Is religion becoming private? Is religion becoming separate from economy and science? Is it really part of just our evolutionary human process that we are evolving away from faith? Is he correct in those beliefs? That's what you have to explore and that you have to answer. Box underneath then, you have 2 separated into one big one. The 2 separations are for your top 2 bubbles. This is the challenge of secularisation. Is it really the case? Is secularisation really the case? Steve Bruce, what a good strong name. Steve Bruce, a sociologist of religion. If you do sociology and you see any overlaps and links, please bring them in your exam. Describes Christianity in Britain as a pale shadow of its former self. Paul Helas and Linda Woodhead, also sociologists of religion, identifies a growth in alternative spiritualities. So, for example, Buddhist mindfulness as Christianity declines. So both of these are recognising that it's not religion that is declining. That's what secularisation argues, that it's religion that is declining. What they're saying is it's not religion, it's Christianity. You have to make that distinction. It is not necessarily that religion is on the decline, it's that maybe that Christianity is on the decline. And as you saw in Pluralism and Society when we did that was it 2001, 2011 census, and it did show that, was it that 7 million more people associate themselves with atheism, and I think Christianity lost 3 million people or something like that. So you have got to see that, yes, Christianity might be declining as far as the statistics, but is that just because people aren't admitting it now?